what a reader knows. And then I want you to put a number 2 beside dramatic. And then for the third one, circle or and circle between what occurs and what one expects to occur. And then for situational irony, I want you to put a number 3. And then underline exaggeration, sarcasm, understatement are techniques writers use. Okay? You got that? Now, how many did we mark up yesterday?
A lot.
Which one? We did irony yesterday. What else?
We did
Stop. Irony. What was another one we did? Metaphor, personification, idiom,
Simile.
and we did simile. So that's 5.
Simile.
Yeah. Idiom isn't in your notes. Okay, so idiom was the one not in your notes, but I gave it for an assignment, right?
Yeah.
All right, so now let me give you an example of irony. And then you tell me what is the discrepancy in what I'm reading. So you need to listen. The Titanic was promoted as being 100% unsinkable. Now, I'm not going to read the rest of this sentence. Now, who knows about the Titanic? Now, why is this irony? Listen to it again. The Titanic was promoted as being 100% unsinkable. Now, what is ironic about that statement? Huh? No. What is the irony in that sentence? Yes, sir. Okay, why is that ironic? Or how does that show irony? Yes, Miguel?
Because it's sunk.
Because it what?
Sunk.
Because it sunk. So, when the Titanic was built, everyone thought it was an unsinkable ship. But we know that it sunk. So here's the rest of the sentence. The Titanic was promoted as being 100% unsinkable. But in 1912, the ship sank. Okay, here's another one. A man who is a traffic cop gets his license suspended for unpaid parking tickets. Now, why is that ironic? Let me read it again. A man who is a traffic cop gets his license suspended for unpaid parking tickets. Now, what is the discrepancy there? What is the man's job?
Give people tickets, food, and
Okay, now listen to it. I want you to listen to the man's job. A man who is a traffic cop, what's the man's job?
Traffic cop.
Now listen what happens. Gets his license suspended for unpaid parking tickets. Now how does that show irony? His job is a what?
traffic cop.
But what happens to him?
He got
He got tickets from another traffic cop.
No, he got his license suspended because of what?
Unpaid parking tickets.
So now what's his job?
A traffic cop.
What does a traffic cop do?
Direct traffic. See who's speeding.
Okay. Let me substitute another word here. The highway patrol gets his license suspended for unpaid parking tickets. What? Okay.
If you're speeding.
Let's go back. What's the traffic cop? What is his job?
He's a traffic
So what is he doing? Okay, so if he tells you to go to the left and you go to the right, what could he possibly give you?
Give you a ticket.
A ticket. Now keep that in mind. The traffic cop is going to give you a ticket because that's his job. A man who is a traffic cop gets his license suspended for unpaid parking tickets.
He didn't get it. He gave you the parking ticket and you didn't pay for it.
Come on.
Read that without making.
All right. You know what, sometimes, okay, maybe Carla, y'all some lights. Let me write it on the board, maybe you need to see it. Now, the question is, where is the irony? What is the irony in this sentence? A man who is a traffic cop gets his license suspended for unpaid parking tickets. What's the man's job? Now, again, what does a traffic cop do? Okay, a traffic cop directs traffic, but if you don't follow the rules,
You get a ticket.
you get a ticket. But now, who gets the ticket here? The traffic cop. So if my job is to enforce the law, am I living by the law? Is this traffic cop, he's telling people what to do, but is he doing what he's telling us to do? So that's the irony in it. His job is to enforce the law, but yet the law that he's trying to enforce, he's not following. Do we all see that?
Yeah.
Jeff, you don't see that because you're not turned around in your seat. Okay, let me give you one more. What a great idea to steal the lady's purse and run. What's the irony in that?
It's a bad idea.
It's a bad idea. It is never a great idea to steal somebody's purse and run. All right, now, the next one that I want to do, did we discuss hyperbole yesterday?
No.
Okay, let's find hyperbole. And that is not hyperbole, it is hyperbole. Hyperbole. Find hyperbole. Excuse me, we don't need to talk, we just need to find it. Hyperbole. Okay, what page is it on?
D4.
Okay, everyone go to D4. Now, as I said, it looks like it could be or should be pronounced, y'all some lights, as it looks like it should be pronounced as hyperbole, but it is hyperbole.
It's the 8th one.
All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we've already gone over what it looks like. Now we are going to discuss what it is.
There you go.
Okay, hyperbole. Read the definition for hyperbole for me, Zion.
A figure of speech in which a statement is exaggerated for
Emphasis.
or for humorous effect. Writers often